Now, every hard hit is a penalty on the defense. So I feel like they penalize defensive players for offensive mistakes.
Now I do ask, is this the worst roughing the passer call of all time? Well, according to Twitter, it is a consensus yes. Worst of all time though? Well, that's kind of like choosing a dull knife you'd like to be stabbed to death with. There are a lot of really bad options to choose from, and I'm not even sure this is the worst roughing the passer call on Tom Brady. That might have occurred in the 2019 AFC Championship game when Chris Jones tried to decapitate Tom Brady here. Oh God, how did Tom survive that? I'm sorry, Atlanta, it's really hard to win when you are facing an uphill battle that is playing against Tom Brady, that is playing against the NFL officials, that is playing with Marcus Mariota as your quarterback, even though he's playing better than Matt Ryan now. And when you are playing against the curse it is to be the Falcons. It is good to see, though, that Tom Brady's marriage with the NFL officials is stronger than ever. Can't separate for cheating if they're the ones helping you do it, can ya? Now, NFL officials on Sunday here ensured that Tom Brady would continue his undefeated streak against the Atlanta Falcons when they called this tackle roughing the passer.
Gibson, he's rolling through the tackle.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 97.
Which came just 15 seconds of game clock time after they called this hold on corner A.J. Terrell on third down, gifting Brady and the Bucs 2 first downs on 2 third downs where the Falcons got stops. Twice, Atlanta would have made Tampa Bay punt, but the officials bailed them out. This bending of the rules helped Tom Brady avoid his first 3-game losing streak since 2002. Falcons fans will be mad, but come on. Touching Tom Brady is a penalty, and everyone knows it. Take the blame like a man and shut up. Now let me start with the holding on A.J. Terrell. You should know defenders are allowed to make contact with receivers within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. They cannot, however, hold them in those 5 yards, but they can try and disrupt the timing of the route. That's exactly what A.J. Terrell did. He disrupts the route, hand fights a bit with Evans, but he never holds him here. That would have led to a 4th down, and the Bucs would have punted to Atlanta with 3:15 left in the game and a timeout for the Falcons. Now that said, defenders getting flagged for some contact does happen a lot, and it's a little tougher to judge in real time. A little. But wait, there's more, because that wasn't the worst. 20 seconds had come off the game clock. Atlanta stops the Buccaneers again on 1st and 2nd down. They are trailing by just 6, but instead of having a chance to choke the game away on their own volition, which we all assume would have happened, the NFL officials called this completely legal tackle, this legal sack, roughing. After the game, Jerome Boger said the defender unnecessarily threw Tom to the ground. That would be true if this were flag football or 2-hand touch. Throwing a guy to the ground, that has another word. What do you call that? Oh, tackling. It's called tackling. It's not called gently, softly helping a grown man to the turf, okay? Now, the penalty, the roughing would be true had Tom Brady already thrown the ball and the defender engaged with him after the throw. He did neither, and it's impossible to win when the officials start throwing flags on the trailing team for incredibly subjective penalties in the final 5 minutes of the game. I don't know why the NFL still does this. Now, my favorite part of this egregious penalty is seeing Falcons head coach Arthur Smith literally almost throw up when he heard the call. I can almost hear him pushing the vomit back down into the pit of his stomach. The announcer from the game did say it best.
Onto the hips of Tom Brady while he's in pursuit, so he's spinning around too. There's no intent to hurt the quarterback right there. I just don't know how you call that. That is not in the spirit of the rule.
No, it is not in the spirit of the rule, and even Tom Brady doesn't get up from that hit begging for a flag. Tom didn't think it was a flag. When Tom is pleasantly surprised to see that it is roughing, you know it's a bad call, because if anybody's gonna beg for that shit, it's Tom. Let's make this even more hilarious.
Now, every hard hit is a penalty on the defense. So I feel like they penalize defensive players for offensive mistakes.
This is why they call him the GOAT, though, because he will goat the officials into giving him favorable calls every week without exception. It's part of his game. Right here, I think Tom actually accelerates his body to trick the ref into thinking Grady Jarrett flung him to the ground harder than he really did. Per Next Gen Stats, Brady reportedly reached a speed of 28.3 miles per hour. Tom, when will it be enough? When will it be enough? I am sorry, Atlanta, you got screwed. And a great way to support this channel is by buying my coffee, Benchwarmer Brew at benchwarmerbrew.com. Prices are gonna go up on the coffee soon by a couple dollars because the price of sourcing coffee, especially ethically like we do, is getting more expensive. But right now, if you sign up for the subscription, you can lock in your cheaper price, $16 a bag. I think it's going up to $18 a bag. So if you want the cheaper price, do it now with the subscription service, benchwarmerbrew.com. Also, we got beanies. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, at Brandon Perna. If you care to follow me on those other social networks. Check out the video on the screen. YouTube says you gotta see it.